plane crash, the pilot can be heard just moments before the crash saying, "I need to declare an emergency," then crashing into an airport building. It happened today in Wichita, Kansas. Moments after impact, look, the fire raging, thick smoke billowing. That building, part of it collapsing, what was left of that plane on the roof and inside. Remarkably, also in that complex, pilots taking advanced courses on flight simulators. 100 people inside, many of them trapped. This evening, the audio from the final moments from inside that cockpit. ABC's Ryan Smith is on the scene for us.
The roof where the plane hit burned for hours, sending out thick black smoke that could be seen for miles.
I've seen an airplane with its left tail going straight down, banking really hard, really loud, and it just slammed right into the top of the building.
About 100 people were inside at the time, some trapped by a fire authorities called horrific. The pilot and 3 people inside the building were killed. Another 5 were rushed to the hospital, some with serious injuries. The plane had no passengers when it took off shortly before 10 a.m. The pilot of the Beech King Air 200 quickly issuing a mayday. But moments later, he lost control, veering left, slamming into the top of the Flight Safety International building, which houses advanced flight simulators and is owned by investor Warren Buffett.
We just heard a loud rumble. The building shook. Then we saw the exhaust plume while the fuselage was on top of the roof on fire.
Crime scene investigators are still on the scene. Debris all over the ground, cars burnt out, windows pushed in, and the crash site, the building itself, partially collapsed. Tonight, the Air Traffic Controllers Association says Mark Goldstein, a distinguished controller who only retired last year, died in the accident. Aviation sources telling ABC News that he was the pilot. David, people come here from all over the country to advance their flying skills in the simulators in the building behind me, but nobody today could have imagined they'd be living through an aviation tragedy. David?
Ryan Smith starting us off.